Salvete iterum. Hello again and welcome back. Now we are looking at some more stories in stage 7 where we left off last time. Felix had just told a story about a werewolf. Felix fabulam de versipele narawit et nunc, and now we're beginning. We have Caecilius in our picture et Caecilius plausit. We might even say Caecilius plaudebat. He clapped once over and done with, or honestly, wouldn't we normally say plaudebat was clapping over time? And then, okay, our happy word, dixit, hurrah, he said. So he liked the story, but was it just him that liked the story? It was not. Moving down, we also had bunch of other guests, hospites, et quoque hospites plaudebant. And were they clapping for this guy? No, they were clapping for a Felix. I love how between the two pictures, they're both holding a cup. It's perfect. So, hospites plaudebant, et quoque hospites laudabant. What's laudare mean? To praise. So hospites felicem laudabant, or we could say I can't talk. Hospites fabulam laudabant. So, are they happy with the story? Ita sunt laeti. And then after that story, something happened. Servi in atrio stabant. Remember, everybody clamorem audiebant, and suddenly some servi had arrived and had a little bit of a story to tell. And do we remember what happened? Oh, they were talking about poor Decens and this weird fabula umbra ghost story. What happened to Decens? Spoiler alert, it's in the picture. Decens erat mortuus. Sed quo modo? How? Et cur? Why? Well, that's what everybody wants to find out. Et in atrio, hic omnes sunt, in atrio omnes stabant, et rogabant. What's rogo rogare? Think like the word interrogate? To ask. And so, fabulam narawit. And so he's going to tell the story. Erat prope amphitheatrum. What's an amphitheater? Right? It's literally two theaters that are normally semicircle put together, which makes for a round stadium-like area where gladiatorial fights would take place. So at the time, Decens erat in via et erat prope amphitheatrum. Et in via quisquoque erat gladiator. Et gladiator petivit decentem, et gladiator decentem necavit in via in amphitheatro. Quid. But the weird part of the story, apparently according to Caecilius, is that Pugnax, the gladiator, erat umbra. Quid! What a weird ghost story. So this guy that was supposed to be coming to Caecilius's house on the way apparently gets accosted by another guy who is apparently a gladiator who is also dead, and now Pugnax necavit decentum et decens est mortuus. Quid! But that's the story that we hear. And at the end, Caecilius et amicus vale dixerunt. Or really, there should probably be some multiple amici there, or multiple hospites. But omnes vale dixerunt. Does vale remind you, or putting vale dixerunt together? This word, vale dixerunt, means literally they said goodbye. Wale dicere is to say goodbye. And you might make some connection with an English word, valedictorian, which traditionally is the student in a institution that receives the highest grade point average. And the reason they're called the valedictorian is traditionally they would be the last speaker at a graduation and would say goodbye to their classmates, and be the last one to do that and to finish up the ceremony. So that's where that comes from. The salutatorian, that actually comes from salutat, right? Which means to correct, to greet. And they would traditionally be the ones to speak first at the ceremony to greet everybody. So second person starts everybody off, top person ends everything. So Caecilius et amici vale dixerunt, et amicus, or perhaps amici, e villa discesserunt. So everybody's leaving Caecilius's house, and the next story that we looked at was post canam, what happened after the dinner. And you probably remember that multi amici per vias ambulabant, but they just heard a werewolf story, they just heard a ghost story, it's at night, omnes errant per teriti. Ooh. So we'll review that together and talk a little more in my next video. Now I will. Vale dico. I say goodbye. Valete omnes.